Starlin Castro 1 for 4 last night. This is lofted out to right, and it's going to fall in. Ozuna making a terrific effort for it, but it gets down, gets by him, and Castro into second base.
Well, Ozuna turned that into do or die. He's either going to make that catch or it was going to be a double. Really no chance of keeping the ball in front. You can almost sense it coming.
Runner in scoring position now for Garrett Cooper. Swings at the first pitch. This one out to right field, and that is going to fall in and hop into the seats. So Cooper drives in Castro and replaces him at second base. A couple of 2-out doubles for the Marlins, and they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, and you know, that's what's so interesting about the base hit by Starlin Castro. Even with 2 outs, not able to keep the ball in front. I'm talking about Ozuna, the right fielder for the Pirates. It put a runner in scoring position, and then this happens, right?
Bryan Reynolds, a rare 0-for for him last night, 0 for 5. Little broken bat and off the glove. Now this is an interesting ruling. Not a terribly difficult play. Would have been a nice above average play. Broken bat, maybe kind of fooled Miguel Rojas. What does the official score rule here?
Back
I think you and I say hit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he ruled it an error. E6. And gets a piece of Moran to put runners at first and second. Josh Bell into shallow center, and that's going to get down. And Brinson tried to deke Reynolds, but Reynolds will still score to tie the game and give Josh Bell his 111th run batted in. Josh Bell, third in the National League, 111 RBIs, most by a Pirate since Aramis Ramirez drove in 112 in 2001.
One of the hotter hitters right now for the Pirates, Frazier.
Toward right, but he's going to be toward the track and off the wall. And Adam Frazier is going to wind up at third with a stand-up triple to give the Pirates the lead. Adam Frazier continues to swing this hot bat.
A roller to second that Bell can't handle.
Oh my, get to second. Well, that worked out well, didn't it?
That's going to get into the Marlins dugout, and a free base of sorts, or 2, I guess.
Right, bases.
Yeah.
That's a double, oh my.
Now Castro.
Reverse.
Starlin with a drive to right center field. That one might get to the boat. Not all the way, but a home run for Starlin. A 2-run shot. What a road trip.
The Marlins lead 3-2, go to the 6th. And toward left center. And a long run and a diving catch by Bryan Reynolds. What a play. Bryan Reynolds.
How excited he is.
Oh, sensational grab.
Beautiful
Tucker.
job. Yeah.
Did you see Tucker?
That side, yep.
Above the Major League Baseball average sprint speed. And now Pablo Reyes. Oh, cracks that one deep to center field. Brinson is over, and it's off the wall. Cole Tucker flying around third. And he will score as Pablo Reyes delivers a pinch hit double off the fence. And it's 3-3.
2-away for Starlin Castro.
Oh, he feels like he really can hit anything. Like that.
Out to center field. Way back goes Reynolds. Gets turned around, and it's over his head. Starlin heading to second base with a 2-out double. His second double of the game. Third hit tonight. And the Marlins have the go-ahead run in scoring position. It sets up another RBI opportunity for Garrett Cooper, who's got 3 ribbies in the first couple of games of this series. And Cooper with a fly ball out to center field, drifting back and carrying way out of here. Garrett Cooper does it again. A 2-run shot to dead center field.
Coop with some 2-out lightning. Love it.
Elias Diaz will be leading things off against Jose Urena.
You got to get a base runner. Give us a chance.
This a long way toward right center field. And it is gone. Clear the deck with a cannonball. Opposite field for Elias Diaz. The Pirates down by 1.
That's a good way to get the tying run to the plate.
And it's second and third. Nobody out with the Pirates down a run. And Reynolds can drop a ball into center field and score 2 and be done with this thing. Reynolds pops this ball up into shallow left. It's going to drop for a hit. Game tied, and the Pirates are going to win it. They walk it off on a Bryan Reynolds single to left. How about that? They score 3 and raise the Jolly Roger.
How about the night that Reynolds has had? He knocks in the winning run right here. Remember those 2 catches he made in the outfield playing center field for the first time in, I don't know, a couple of months, maybe something like that.
And a ground ball too short. Anderson's got Mercado hung up in a rundown, and he's going to be retired for the second out of the inning, though the Indians do get a run home as Lindor scores.
Come on, it's the first inning. The ball's in front of you. What are you thinking?
Yolmer has got to find a way to make some contact.
Mercado all the way into the alleyway to make the catch. McCann tags and scores. Jimenez into third. And that ball's into right center field. Zach Collins drives in a run. So a triple last night and an RBI here tonight. And it's 2-1 Sox.
And Reyes moves one to center field. Garcia, he underran the ball. And into second goes Reyes with a double. He cut over thinking he was going to catch that ball. It was over his head. And as he looked back to the dugout after the play was over, he just threw his hands up in the air.
On the ground is short. That gets the job done for both teams. It's a double play for the Sox. It's a run for the Indians, and we're tied 2-all.
Looks like everybody that showed up got a Carlos Santana jersey tonight. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes, and a ball is hit here in deep center field. Garcia back. It's over his head. He won't get this one. It one hops the wall and kicks around in the corner. And then coming around to score is Mercado into second. With an RBI double is Carlos Santana. And the Indians go back on top 3-2.
Into right center. Leury on the charge. He is not there. Wow, the adventure continues.
Watch, he broke back. Now he's got to break in. And by that time, it's way too late. That ball kept coming down. The Indians have scored in the first 3 innings.
And
the first 4.
First 4, that's going to get down in the gap. Around third, Roberto Perez will score. Yu Chang stops at third. Oscar Mercado is 3 for 3 tonight. And a 2-out RBI single makes it 4-2 Cleveland. To third base, they got him coming home. Chang done a great job. And now Garcia being run back. Chang will have to run it back to Bieber, and then they'll tag him out.
That's a situation where you just come and try to beat a throw home. You don't get in a rundown because you can't win in it.
Swing and a miss. Bieber comes back and gets the big strikeout. What a job. Corey Garcia backing up toward the warning track in center field. There's a ball hit high in the air. Deep right center field. Palka will wave goodbye.
Wow. He has had some distance tonight.
La Mole strikes again, his 34th homer of the year. A 2-run shot here in the 5th. And a line drive single in the left field for Chang. Reyes scores. Here comes Luplo. He scores 2. The throw's cut off. They'll get the rundown and tag Chang out to end the inning.
They have a hard time shutting down innings.
Jose drives it to left field. Luplo back. He is going to look up. It's gone. Jose Abreu serves one up, a 2-run homer, and it's 8-4. Tim drives this ball left center field. Back to the wall and out of here. 8-6. Do not go anywhere.
The payoff pitch. A little inside. Oh my, the Indians wanted that. Hand and Perez both thought it was strike 3.
I don't think you got a good explanation. That is right there.
3-2. He said it was inside.
And the 1-0 pitch. And the Indians didn't get the call again. Maybe inside, maybe low. Looking at the replay. Nope. It was a strike.
2-2 to McCann. James hits it to center. A base knock. Abreu stops at third. The bases are loaded. They are booing in Cleveland.
And here comes Francona. He doesn't want Brad Hand, who didn't have it tonight, to face Eloy Jimenez.
Home plate umpire Brendan Miller was just read the riot act by Tribe skipper Terry Francona. Normally, that gets your run as a manager. He just took everything Francona had to say. He wouldn't throw him out. Oh, tried to paint the outside corner and just missed.
The pitch. Down low, barely missed. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on, drilled to deep center. Back goes Mercado, leaping, diving grab. He made it. Everybody scrambles back. Nobody's able to tag or score. An incredible play by Oscar Mercado. How does he do it?
He tips his cap to Mercado, who may have just saved the game for Cleveland. One more hitter to go. This is Ryan Goins.
Now the 2-2 to Goins. Swing and a miss. Ball game. Well, folks, it's September, and this is baseball at its finest.
Eduardo Rodriguez, the hottest pitcher for the Red Sox. And if he can utilize both sides of the plate, these Twins, as good as they are, will have a hard time squaring up the baseball.
And Kepler strikes out. Well, 2 quick strikeouts to start it for him. A called strike 3. He strikes out the side. Back at Fenway, bottom of the first. And Mookie Betts unloads on the first pitch from Barrios, and that one lands in the monster seats. His 3rd game-opening home run of this season, the 19th of his career, and his 24th of the year. Barrios throws 1 pitch, and he's down 1-0. Runners at the corners with 2 out as Cron delivers the Twins' first hit. Well, Rodriguez registers his 5th strikeout through 2, and he strands 2 runners. Bottom of the order for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 2nd. Mitch Moreland, a little tap that's rolling, and Astudillo can't come up with it, but then he does and gets Moreland. At first, their hope was that it would roll foul. The Turtle slowly made his way toward it.
Well, he was trying to get it before it did go foul,
Yeah.
so he could make the play. And when he slid out there, he didn't come up with the baseball. This has a funny spin on it, so he gets to the ball, slides, and then doesn't come up with it, but recovers and makes the play.
Bradley walks. So here's Mookie, who hit Barrios' first pitch of the night into the monster seats and left. Swings on the first one and sends it in the same direction. This one is long gone. And the Red Sox go up 4-0, wasting no time. First pitch each time. 2 on, nobody out. Jake Cave struck out his first time. Roll toward Holt. The quick flick to Bogarts. On the first to double play. So with the bases loaded, here's Williams Astudillo. Fly to right, and Mookie Betts is right there. The Twins leave the bases loaded. Jorge Polanco is struck out and flied out. Back to Rodriguez. He spears it. He throws to Holt and on to first, and another double play to erase the first sign of trouble in the 5th. JD Martinez went 0 for 4 last night, snapping a 9-game hitting streak. And he's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Backhanded by Sano. Long throw. Another good play. You know, look at all the home runs and other things that catch your eye about the Twins. They're a pretty good defensive team.
They are really good defensively.
In effect, it's a bunt. Barrios dives, smothers it, throws to first. Oh my. Wow. An unintentional bunt and a terrific play. What an inning for the infield, including the pitcher. 2 on, nobody out. The 2-2. Poked on the right field line, and it drops just foul. Just foul.
You see the ball slicing away. And then right on.
No, just missed it. Just missed it. There's a shot down the left field line, and that ball is a fair ball and off the wall. Chased down by Rosario. A run scores to make it 5-0. He barely missed down the right field line, and he dropped this one in down the left field line. Betts has 2 home runs and a hard single. And Mookie wraps one to left. It lands in front of Rosario. It scores another run. Vasquez stops at 3rd. Mookie is 4 for 4. It brings up Polanco. So Rodriguez obviously wanted to end it with Kepler. Cora wants him to get through this inning, obviously. Walk off to an ovation, well earned. We'll see. Well, he does it. He makes it through the 7th on 113 pitches. Cruz greets Ryan Brazier with a leadoff hit in the 8th. Eddie Rosario, who's 1 for 3. Rosario gets into one, sends it to deep right center. There goes the shutout. Deep into the seats. Brazier's woes continue. Hard single by Cruz to greet him. Rosario sends one over the bullpen in right center, and it's 6-2. Brock Holt to his right, skids, gets back up, and throws Cave out. We've seen a lot of good defense in the game tonight.
Awesome play right there by Brock Holt. 4 hits on the night. Got a chance to get 5 hits and get closer to the Mookie Betts that last year was just a wrecker of pitchers.
Right back at Gratterall. He makes the catch to end the inning. And Betts is retired for the first time tonight. He'll have to settle for 4 for 5 with a couple of home runs. So Cora calls upon Workman, who did the job last night. Cruz back to Workman. The peg to Holt. And that is that.
So Michael Wacha tonight going on short rest. He's never done that in his major league career.
I think what Mike Shildt is looking for, 4 or 5 innings, and then let the bullpen, a very well-rested bullpen, take over.
Here it comes. Crawford swings a slow bouncer, third base side. Edman races in, barehanded pickup, the throw to first. He got him. And he hit that ball very softly, but a great play by Edman racing in and barehanding the ball. And it wasn't even close at first base. The Giants do not score in spite of a great opportunity.
Now the bump tonight for the San Francisco Giants, making his 30th start of the year. 30-year-old left-hander Madison Bumgarner, 9-8 with 3.62, 177 strikeouts.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Now he swings and it's a high pop-up. Second baseman Joseph on the edge of the outfield grass reaches up and one-hands it, and just like that, the inning is over. Strong first inning for Bumgarner.
Here's the young man, Jalen Davis, with his first major league at bat.
Right field and making his major league debut, number 49, Jalen Davis.
Sure, the heart's pumping right now.
On the ground to third. High throw, not in time. This time, Tommy Edman could not make the play, and I'd like to see that as a big league hit.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. We know Davis can run a little bit too. He's hustling down the line, sniffing his first first base hit in the big leagues.
They get the ball.
Give him a hit. Get the ball.
They got to get the ball. Michael Wacha is out of the game. It's going to be Tyler Webb.
So the left-hander Tyler Webb is in. Yastrzemski at the plate.
High drive to right. Yastrzemski out of here. And it's 1-0. Home run number 19.
Well, that had to feel good for Mike Yastrzemski.
Left-handed batting Brandon Crawford is coming up with first and third, one down.
It's 3-1. Crawford takes it, bounces way in front of home plate, skips away off of Molina. Belt will come in to score. It's also ball 4. Longoria can take second base. Crawford will go to first. So Pilar stands in 2 on, 1 out, 2-0 Giants. The pitch. Pilar grounds one toward the left side and past the dive of DeYoung into left field, base hit. Longoria coming around third. Here comes the throw from Ozuna. It is offline and late anyway. The Giants have a 3-0 lead.
And Davis is on first and third for Corbin Joseph.
He swings here and lines one into left field, base hit. Corbin Joseph knocks in a run. Nice at bat. Crawford will score. 4-0 Giants.
Edman over at third base. See if Fowler can pick up a 2-out RBI. Pitch. Fowler rolls it to the third baseman. Longoria can't barehand it. A run scores. Infield hit for Fowler. The Cardinals trail by 3.
And Marcell Ozuna, who hit a home run last night, his 25th of the year, comes up with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Tying run is at first now for the Cardinals. Another 3-2 pitch. It is strike 3 called. Right there, a fastball. Posey knew it. Bumgarner knew it. Well, that's big. The Cardinals get 1, and they leave them loaded against Bumgarner.
DeYoung's first time up. He popped out to short right field to the first baseman, Brandon Belt. The pitch. Swing and a long one to left field for DeYoung. And that goes to Big Mac Land. A home run. His 25th of the year. The Cardinals are down by 2.
And Paul Goldschmidt at the plate.
And a base hit could tie it up. In the air. Right center. Well hit. And it's down. 2 runs will score. Goldie to third. Racing there. It'll be a triple. and the game is tied at 4.
Here's Longoria, who's 1 for 3. On the ground slowly to short for DeYoung. Oh, everybody's safe!
What just happened?
And that's not on Wong. That's on DeYoung. He looked like he was throwing it to first.
And then he decided to just all flip it and take it the easy way. But Wong's thinking he's going to go to first, and we're going to going back in the dugout.
So Posey safe at second, Longoria safe at first, and here's Brandon Crawford. The Giants get a little break here. Now see if they can capitalize on it.
Lifted into left center field, hit well. Bader back. Bader at the wall. It is out of here.
Adios, Pelota! It's a 3-run homer for Brandon Crawford right after the error. And it is 7-4 Giants.
And the pitch to switch hitting Edman. Swinging a fly ball deep into right field. Off the top of the wall. Edman around second. He's going to try for third. And he's going to make it over there. Boy, he can fly, can he? And it's now 7-5 game. Man at third. Nobody out.
And it's lifted in the air to left. Edman will tag up. The throw by Yastrzemski. We've got a 1-run game. 7-6.
This is a big spot. Paul Goldschmidt coming up. And the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at second with 2 down.
And there's a line drive into right center field. That's into the gap. That's going to get down. Base hit. It rolls through to the wall. Ravello in with the tying run. Fowler right behind him with the go-ahead run. It's a 2-run double for Paul Goldschmidt, and he's had 4 RBIs in his last 2 at-bats. He tied the game with a triple in the 5th inning, and now he has put the Cardinals from behind into the lead with a double 1 inning later. 8-7 St. Louis. Millar's had 3 singles to left. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Crawford the runner at first. Fastball. There's a high drive into deep left center field. You can forget about this one. It is gone. A spectacular 2-run homer for Pilar, and the Giants are back ahead, 9-8.
And the tying run is in scoring position now for Harrison Bader.
And a swinging strike 3. And the ball game at long last is over.
And they'll be facing this man, Jacob Junis, 7-1 in his career against the Detroit Tigers.
And a ground ball third, looks like 2. The second for 1. Back to first for 2. And Junis works around the leadoff single.
So second and third for Detroit here in the top of the 2nd inning.
Castro sprays it to left. Long run for Gordon. That ball is down and off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Harold Castro has himself a 2-run double, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here in Kansas City.
Nobody out, man. It's second for Dawel Lugo.
Goes the other way. That's going to drop in front of the right fielder. Dave Clark fell down. Harold Castro didn't. He kept running and is home safely on the RBI single from Dawel Lugo.
Look at the Tiger bench. They're all looking at Dave Clark and giving him the safe sign.
And the Royals have runners at the corners with 1 out.
Merrifield goes. The pitch is swung on and missed. They will not throw, but Mondesi strikes out as Merrifield steals second base, his 18th this year.
Here's Jackson's pitch. Swung on, hit high in the air to shallow right. Coming in is Demeritte, and going out is the second baseman Castro, and it's Castro to make the play. And Jackson works around the walk and the single, and at the end of 3, the Tigers lead 3-0.
And Casey has runners from first and second with nobody out here in the 4th.
Here's Ryan McBroom.
Hit up the middle and through. Dozier will come around to score. Gordon racing to third, and Ryan McBroom has his first major league RBI. Now the tying runs are on for Ryan O'Hearn. Ball gets away. Here comes Gordon. The Royals within 1. Well, a wild pitch really helped the Royals last night in their 6-5 victory.
For the runner at third.
That leads it up to the number 9 hitter, Brett Phillips. The 3-2. Swinging a high pop-up. Shallow down the left field line. Long run for Stewart. He'll get there, make the catch in fair territory. Head right on into that Tigers dugout on the third base side.
And 2 up, 2 down. Now Soler.
That ball is well struck, and this game is tied on the 40th home run by Jorge Soler, and that ricocheted off the Royals Hall of Fame. Wow, that's some kind of power.
That's Soler power.
It ricocheted so far it came back to the bullpen.
115 exit velo. He got all that. That might have went out of the Soler system.
It's 3-all, and here's Hunter Dozier.
Well hit Dozier into the alley in left center, and there's nobody there, and it's going to one-hop the fence. And Hunter Dozier thinking 3. There he goes to third. They throw not in time.
And he is now tied for the league lead. 9 triples for Hunter Dozier. Alex knocks it off the third baseman's glove. He's safe. Dozier scores. The Royals lead it 4-3.
Royals 4, Tigers 3. Bottom of the 6th. Phillips is at third with 2 down, and Mondesi is batting right-handed.
There's a base hit. Mondesi comes through as Phillips scores the Royals' 5th run.
Lugo at the plate, 1 for 2. RBI single in the second.
There you go. 6-4-3 double play. 3rd twin killing of the night by the Royals defense.
And Stump inherits Hunter Dozier at second base. Alex Gordon at first with 1 out.
And now they've got Dozier picked off.
They were going to try a little double steal on Daniel Stump. He smelt a rat.
The 1-2, fly ball, left field, fairly deep. Stewart tracking it, goes back, shy of the warning track and makes the catch. And Daniel Stump does the job. And here it's a 2-on-1 out jam, gets 2 quick outs.
2 on with 1 out. So Willie Castro will stay in. He struck him out. Ball in the dirt. Loria blocks it well. And 2 outs, but here comes Miguel Cabrera.
2-2 on the way. Check swing, line drive, fair down the right field line. Demerit will score. Over the field it is Starling. They're going to wave Reyes around third and then hold him. And that was the right move. Reyes holds at third. A check swing single for Miguel Cabrera, scores Demerit. We've got a 5-4 game.
Christian Stewart, line drive, caught by Merrifield. He backhanded it right off the dirt. A sinking, hard-hit line drive. So the Royals fortunate there.
Ian Kennedy comes out of the bullpen in search of save number 26. Caught by O'Hearn, and the Royals have won the first 2 games of this series with the Tigers.
How about that?
Machado, it's a lazy fly to left for Rojas. Garcia will tag. Here's the throw. Got him! Don't run on Rojas. Vitel Marte. Off the glove of Paddock, deflects it to France, who falls down at second. Well, the Ty France experiment at second base is not going all that well. He's a career third baseman.
Deflected out there by Paddock, and France just goes down, trips over his own feet out there at second base. He's had a very exciting series defensively. Let's just put it that way.
More exciting for us, I think, than him, but it's a base hit for Marte. And there goes Machado. Here's the throw from Carson Kelly. Got him. Well, they erased that base runner after the Flores error. Andy Green wants to have a look.
Machado got a big jump over there at first base. I talked about Gallen and that quick pitch to home. Man, another great tag out there by Nick Ahmed. Anchors himself on that base.
No challenge from the Padres. 4 hitless innings for Gallen. We're still scoreless. Goes to the curveball and strikes out Renfroe for the second time tonight.
Looked like he might have taken a little off of that curveball too. Really rolled it up there. Started at the top of the zone, ends up near the bottom of the zone, and Renfroe goes down to a knee as he flails at that one.
Escobar backhands at third. 1. And they roll it. Eduardo Escobar starts the 5-4-3, and Zach Gallen has thrown 5 no-hit innings. Got it in on Machado, and there's Dyson. Skies it to left for Rojas. Josh broke back, now has to come way in. 2 outs in the 6th. Bounce to second, Wilmer Flores. 6 no-hit innings for Zach Gallen, but we are still scoreless at Chase Field. Coming in with a fastball. Escobar. 1 away. 5-3 on the putout.
Line to right, and a base hit for Manny Machado as he will reach first base, and a base hit for the Padres. Their first hit of the night comes with 1 down in the 7th inning. And Machado taking it the other way and getting a base hit to break up the no-hit bid tonight by Gallen. Diamondbacks fans salute him.
I don't recall Zach Gallen throwing over to first base in any of his other starts as often as he has tonight.
Gets a little preoccupied, I think, at times, unless those are called for from the bench. Yes, he offered at the curveball, and Gallen has his 7th strikeout.
Another good curveball from Zach Gallen, that over-the-top rotation, sneaking in that back door. Eric Hosmer just couldn't hold up that time.
Yes, he went. Zach Gallen, 7 scoreless. We stretch at Chase. They're on their feet. 2 on and 1 out for Jarrod Dyson. Old Tapper stays fair at third. Everybody's safe.
Ball had some side English too. Looked like it was headed to foul territory. Worked its way back farther into fair territory. By the time Manny Machado picks it up, he has no play to make anywhere.
That's a base hit for Jarrod Dyson, and they're loaded for Ketel Marte.
Amati at third, the pinch runner. Lamb at second, Dyson at first. There's a drive to right. Grand slam Marte. 4-0 Diamondbacks. Number 30. Listen to this crowd.
My goodness, that ball got out of here quickly. Ball that was elevated, and Marte didn't miss this one. That was hammered.
What a year. His 3rd hit of the night. And the Diamondbacks have got a lead, and now Zach Gallen can get a win.
In the air to deep left field from Myers. It is hit a ton to left, and it is gone. A home run. A plate appearance for Myers. It's a home run here. The Padres are on the board in the 9th inning with a solo shot for Myers.
Everything to Myers was down in the strike zone until that last pitch. Then he makes a mistake.
Shattered the bat. Ahmed charges. Ball game. Archie does it again. And again, the Diamondbacks hang on.
Tanner Roark is making the start. 27th overall. Of course, the Reds and the Athletics, but he's pitched well for the A's.
And here's Roark's pitch, and that's swung on and missed. Down he goes. Good breaking ball. So Trout K's.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Murphy blocks it. He's going to have to hurry. Ohtani, and Ohtani was not really running hard.
Patrick Sandoval's on the mound for the Angels. This will be his 6th appearance, 5th start. He's 0-1 with a 5.24 ERA. Breaking ball hit toward the hole. Simmons, quick release to second. They force out Matt Olson. Nothing happening here in the 1st.
So here's Anthony Bemboom. Profar hustling in. Profar makes the diving catch to end the inning. Nice play in left field by Jurickson. Profar. Runner stranded.
Profar was 0 for 2 in last night's game.
Right center and hit pretty well. Trout on the move. Trout looking up, and that baby's gone. Profar, 19th home run of the year. So Profar goes to right center. He's been swinging a hot bat. That's why he's in there playing left field. Exactly. So the A's grab the 1-0 lead.
That's catcher's interference. I mean, Shohei was so fooled on that pitch.
He actually knocked it right out of the glove of the catcher.
Yeah. I mean, he seriously pulled the shoe late on that one. That's an error on Murphy.
That's a tough one on a catcher. That ball was literally in his glove.
Yeah.
Bases jammed for Upton. He hit the ball hard his first time up and lined out to Canha. That was leading off last inning. Here's the pitch, and he bounces this one off the side of the mound, but it's stopped there by the second baseman, Noisy. He will throw to first, and that is how the inning will end. Bases loaded, 2-out situation ends with a ground out.
Jake Jewell, 10th game of the big leagues, no record.
And that hits Canha. So Canha hit by a pitch.
Well, and Canha not very happy about it. You can see he had a couple choice words for Mr. Jewell. May have invited him on a road trip somewhere. There you go. Let's go. Not sure where. Canha's going to go down to first base. Nope.
Here's the next pitch on Davis, and he swings and misses that one, and he struck him out.
Nice pitch. Now it foul tipped also into the mitt. So Canha, his hit by pitch, stranded at first.
That'll bring up Sean Murphy for his second big league at bat. Hits this one to right center, and it's hit well. Trout on the move, and that baby's gone. Tough not to smile when you watch that. Sean Murphy's first big league hit is a solo home run. Congratulations.
Bob, you're going to be seeing a lot of that from this young man. So 2 home runs tonight, 2 hits for the A's. Both have been opposite field home runs. And Sean Murphy, what a thrill. He's got 5 innings of shutout baseball catching Tanner Roark. And then in the second at bat goes opposite field with a home run. And happy folks on hand.
That is pretty cool.
Top of the order now, Simeon, the shortstop. 2-0 Oakland.
And now the pitch to Marcus, and that swung on a high fly ball to left, way back, Upton at the track. He'll turn and watch it fly. 2-run shot by Simeon. His 26th home run. 4-0 A's in the 5th. And as he touches home plate, he's scored his 100th run this year.
Chapman, what a play. Gets up, throws to first. Matt Chapman being Matt Chapman.
And we have seen that from Roark several times. Roark and Bailey, these guys show up and they say, how about this defense? Well, you get a standing ovation from the crowd and a big pat by your pitcher as Matt Chapman goes to his left, playing deep as he always does, comes up with it, sits down, at that point it's a done deal.
This one down towards shallow center field. Trout's got to come racing in on it. Dives, and did he get it? He did. What a play by Mike Trout. Full steam ahead for the 3rd out here in the 6th.
Here's the pitch. It's Blue back to third. Chapman going out. Coming on from left. Profar is there diving, and he makes the catch. Jurickson Profar shining in left field tonight.
Yeah, I always said that's the toughest position to play, and he's doing a good job on reads and getting good jumps on balls. That was a heck of a play by Profar.
Really did get a good break, didn't he? And then going down into the grass and snares it for the first out.
2 pitch, slider struck him out, and that's the ball game. So Liam Hendriks has a 3-up, 3-down 9th inning, and the bullpen strong again tonight. And it leads to the Athletics getting their 9th shutout of the year, and a big night for Sean Murphy and the Athletics. So the A's have won the first 2 games of this series over the A's.
So Ryu's last 3 starts, 18 runs in 14 2/3. Prior to that, he had an ERA around 1.5. Now, it's still really good, still leads baseball, but it's almost a point higher than it was.
And now here's nothing but trouble. Arenado, the 1-1. Arenado with a ground ball. Diving stab by Turner. He'll throw to first. He'll get Arenado. Terrific play by Turner to keep the ball in the infield. He was able to get Arenado at first. Blackman goes to second on the play, 2 out.
The Dodgers looking for the sweep in this one with Jock Peterson back in the lineup, leading things off for Dave Roberts.
Peterson, who ran into the wall and dented his ribs the other night, he's back in the lineup tonight, leading it off. Peterson with 7 leadoff home runs on the year.
Peterson crushes a liner, deep right field and gone. Scalding hot Jock Peterson. Well, apparently crashing into the wall the other day didn't do any damage to him. Peterson now 5 for his last 5 with 4 home runs.
Seager a home run on Monday night.
Sharply hit ground ball, diving stop. Arenado from his knees, throws and gets him. Only guy on the left side, and Nolan flashed the Gold Glove.
The only third baseman that can make that play on a consistent basis, too.
Cody Bellinger with 44 of the Dodgers home runs, and he'll hit it up the middle against the shift. Story behind second, throws to first and got him. Another fine play on the infield by the Rockies.
To go to the second inning, it'll be Ryan McMahon.
On another 3-2, McMahon takes high as Ryu. Oh no, late strike 3 call. A lot going on that pitch. Ryu hitting the deck but getting his first K of the night.
Tapia steps in.
Back-to-back Ks to open this second as he makes Tapia look foolish on that one.
Now Butera at 176.
Backdoor breaking ball was away, and he took it for strike 3. 3 Ks in the inning for Ryu, who leads at 1-0.
Dodgers in business here in the third, first and second, 1 man.
Cracks one on the ground, past the diving Hampson into center field for a base hit. In to score is Chris Taylor, and they lead at 2-0 on an RBI hit from Corey Seager.
First and third, 1 man out, and Justin Turner coming up.
Here's a 2-2, and he taps it gently to Arenado, who looks at home, goes to first, and his indecision costs him. The Dodgers lead 3-0.
Ground ball over there, and Butera leaves home. You see, Arenado is going to come home, but there's no catcher. Everything is lined up for there. When there's no catcher, all of a sudden your brain says, I have no idea where I'm going with this now.
So 2 in the bank here in the third, and a chance for a big inning with Bellinger coming up. Chopper that has eyes and finds center field for an RBI single for Cody Bellinger. Seager in to score to make it 4-0.
It was thrown fast but not hit hard, but it found a hole like Seager's.
And it's Beatty with men at the corners and 1 gone.
And reaches out, taps this one toward third. Tough play, Arenado, bare hand, throw to first. Got him at first base. What a play. Run scores. Turner able to get home on the play, but what a play by Arenado. Bang, bang at first. He's out is Beatty. Run scores 5-0.
Just a terrific play is the reason he's had multiple Gold Gloves. Ryan McMahon coming up with a runner in scoring position, 1 out in the 4th.
This ball's lined to the gap in left center field by McMahon, and the Rockies will have their first run. Nolan can jog home on the double by Ryan McMahon. It's 5-1. Rymack continues to hit left-handed pitching.
Drew Butera called out on strikes on a breaking ball. 2-on-2 out for the Rockies. Breaking ball hit into left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. McMahon will score. Hampson to third. Drew Butera with an RBI single. It's 5-2 Dodgers.
Jock Peterson has reached in 7 consecutive plate appearances. He's 5 for his last 5 with 4 home runs. Sends another one. Right center field. Out of the park and out of his mind.
Jock Peterson is out of this world. A 2-run shot. The Dodgers lead it 7-2.
6 of his last 6 with 5 home runs. First and third for Desmond.
Ian Desmond will line it to right. Coming on Peterson. He'll drop in front of him for a base hit. RBI single makes it 7-3 as Blackman scores.
Rockies just looking to chip away at Engine Ryu here.
When it comes to that Cy Young race. Ryu won't have an opportunity to win this one as he leads with 1 gone in the 5th, leading 7-3. Justin Stellar gives up at least 3. Runners at first and second, his responsibility. As Adam Kolarek coming on. Kolarek to McMahon with a 2-1 pitch. He punches it to third. Turner's got it. What a pick. They get the out at second.
starts with Turner at third, then to the youngster making a nice turn, Gavin Lux, over to the youngster Matt Beatty for the stretch, but a little too late. But wow, feels really good just to get one there.
The second out of the fifth, and Tapia comes up with men at the corners.
Ground ball slowly hit to short. And Seager picks it up, steps on the bag, makes the play unassisted, and the inning is over. But the Rockies come up with 1 run. Ryan McMahon leads off against Ferguson in the 8th. Ground ball comebacker beyond Ferguson. Picked up by Seager behind the bag, throws to first, and what a play by Corey Seager. Wow!
Sliding play, and as he was getting up and turning his back to his home plate, he was already active throwing the baseball. What a play.
1 out, and the Dodgers will send up Will Smith. Jairo Diaz on the mound and ready to go now for Colorado. Over 2 ball games. Oh, what a play by Nolan. Throw him out now. He's got him. What a great play by Arenado.
Amazing play.
Holy cow, was that one special.
Nolan being Nolan, but this one is at the top of the charts because he dives first and foremost and makes his amazing stop, but then he drops the baseball, still is able to pick it up and throw him out.
And now Baez is a strike away from ending the game.
He does throw a 4th consecutive change. Grounded to Lux, who throws him out, and the Dodgers sweep the Rockies and have won 4 straight.